'cause in my mind, she's my kind of girl.
Okay, here it is. By invitation, the Eau de Parfum. This is a fine fragrance collection that we're offering you today. Limited supply, never to be done again. I hope you're ready for the most intoxicating fragrance ever. What you're looking at is exclusive for us here at HSN. It is a jumbo 3.4 ounce of the Eau de Parfum, as well as the 1 ounce travel size. You get both of these today, over $100 value for $69.90. Free shipping and handling, 5 interest-free credit card payments. We take every single major credit card here at HSN. 1,000 of you already saying yes to this. If you want timeless, modern, classic, authentic, you've got it here today. And we've got multi-Grammy award-winning artist Michael Bubl joining us today, who has put his heart, his soul, his passion into this incredible fragrance that you're finding only here at HSN. So can I bring Michael out now? Nobody wants to see me. Come on out.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for being here.
Thank you
oh my
for
goodness.
having me.
Oh, it is so nice to have you
It's
here.
so nice to be had.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
He's here, so keep tweeting with us. We'll share with you.
You just made my fragrance sound so delicious that I actually want to eat it.
Okay, there you go.
I want to spray it in my mouth.
Then I did a good job.
You did an excellent job.
So
Thank
let's
you.
talk about a fragrance, because I had a chance to meet with you earlier on.
Yes.
And this is something you really did put your heart and soul in. You're like, Amy, I wasn't just going to put my name on this. You were part of this entire process.
Absolutely. You know, I promise I would never be sitting next to you right now if I couldn't be earnest about telling you that I really believe in it. It was so important for me, and everything. I mean, from the way it smells to the bottle, to the package, everything. It was all important. It had to be perfect, really.
And there you are smelling. I'm telling you, I've never smelled anything like this. Never. And thinking about your career and how you started and being, you know, a Grammy Award winner, what made you say, okay, you know what? As an artist, I'm going to make a fragrance?
That's an excellent question. Yeah, I feel like as a musician, it was really a natural progression. When you're a musician, what you do is you take, look at how you even spray that. You're magic. how you, as a musician would, take notes and bring complex notes together to create this wonderful harmony in music is not much different, I learned, of what you do when you create a fragrance like this. I mean, it's complex, it's amazing, it's a beautiful science to go to the lab and to mix all these beautiful flavors together.
I'm telling you, you just have to experience it. Here are the notes that we're going to be talking about, because it is very complex. You've never smelled anything like it. It's what they call a floral oriental gourmand. So you've got bergamot, red fruits, Italian lemon, lily of the valley, rose, peony, wild jasmine. I mean, when you think about those florals, they're very rich, very intoxicating. Jasmine is unlike anything else you've ever smelled before inside of this. And then we get down to the base of the patchouli, the beautiful, rich embrace of cedar wood. The vanilla praline, that's that snuggle note that we love so much. The white amber and musk, that's the invitation for romance. And you get it all inside of By Invitation. Fine fragrance. Nobody else in the U.S. has it but us.
I love you so much.
Thank you.
You are so sweet.
I love you too.
You really, that's, you know what, actually, when you sprayed it, it is beautiful. I am so proud of it. For me, getting able to create it was a massive thrill, but getting to come home and bring it to my wife and my mother was amazing, because you know, listen, they love me, obviously. I'm their kid and their husband, but they're also my toughest critics, and the fact that they truly loved it as much as I did was a massive thing for me.
And I loved how you told the story earlier about fragrance, you know, how you were talking about how your grandmother really had a lot to do with fragrance for you.
Yeah, I think, you know, one of my favorite things about fragrance, it's so special, like music, it brings emotion. It takes you back in time. And for me, every single Christmas, my grandma loved something called white musk from the Body Shop.
Oh,
and so every Christmas, I would save, I'm talking as a kid, I would save up enough so that I could go and buy her little bottle of white musk. And we lost her a couple years ago to Alzheimer's. And now, when I'm out and I smell someone who's wearing white musk, you know, I'm filled with memories, and I love her, and I miss her, and it brings me happiness, and, you know, of course I'm sad, but it takes me right back to those beautiful moments of being with somebody who I love so much, and I think that's a magic of fragrance, that it actually can transport you right back through a time. And I think that's a really special thing.
And so when you went through all of these notes, were there specific notes that reminded you of maybe your wife, your mother, or you know, someone through your business? I mean, I think each note represents a different woman.
I do. You know, there's a fragrance that I like. I love wearing there's a fragrance called Tamdao with Diptyque, and I liked little parts of it, the sandalwood, the vanilla. There were parts of it that I just thought were so, I guess, romantic and really sweet, and just such a really wonderful, inviting fragrance, and that was inspiring for me. Of course, my you know, the people I love in my life always inspire me.
And you'll see, as soon as you smell this, it smells like unlike anything else. And we were talking about this earlier. So many women say, "Oh, I have a signature scent, or this is my scent," or that. Yeah. Once you spray this, it really is, when I say pure romance, and when I think about, you know, some of your songs and listening to you, and, you know, all of a sudden your music is going along, and there's that pow. That's what this fragrance does to me. Everything is beautiful and harmonious, and then there's that kind of like, that clincher that kind of gets you. That's exactly what this fragrance does. It is really romantic. I will stress that. You know, everybody describes fragrances, oh, well, this one's sexy, or this one's girly, or this one. Nobody talks about romance. And I think that goes so hand in hand with your music.
I think it does, yeah. I think even when I came up with this name, I really struggled. I spent a long time trying to come up with even the right name. And why I loved By Invitation is because I felt that's what I was doing. I was inviting women in to come and be part of this, and to smell this fragrance, and to feel like it was a special occasion to wear this, and to put this on, and to feel sexy and self-confident. Listen, I want women to feel sexy and self-confident no matter what. No matter what. But I love that I can be a small part of even helping accent that.
I love it. And don't forget, we are also pre-launching his music. Here's his brand new CD. You can go ahead and get 10% off if you're pre-ordering that with our today's special. Because again, when we do listen to your music, there's this upbeat, there's this feeling, this emotion that takes over everyone. And the same exact thing happens with this fragrance. I mean, you really transport us not only through music, but now through fragrance, which is so exciting. It's so difficult to do.
It's so cool. I mean, you know, I love that all of us, no matter where we come from, we can all relate to romance and love, you know? No matter where we come from or who we are, we all fall in love, we have our hearts broken, and I think it's one of those great things that is this great equalizer that we can all sort of agree upon.
And everybody who's been wearing it, I mean, everybody at HSN, every woman has been wearing this fragrance. I mean, everybody smells amazing, because there's nothing else like this fragrance. And we have exclusive launch. Nobody in the world has this. I mean, yes, this is Michael Bubl. He can pinch me.
You're so funny.
I'm really real. I'm sitting next to him.
Why can't, I wish HSN had smell-o-vision. So this would be so much easier if I could just put this up to the camera and you could go into your screens and just go, it smells so good. It's a beautiful fragrance. And this is truly, I mean, you can imagine.
And you'll say it just like that.
I met with all these journalists the other day, and they got their first chance to smell it. And I was really nervous, because I hoped they loved it as much as I did. And I was so happy. I was so relieved and thrilled that they truly did. I mean, they were, and by the way, I asked them the question, if you didn't like it, would you tell me? And they all said yes. They said, we would tell you it wasn't our cup of tea. And I said, well, what did you think? And all of them honestly said, you know what, Mike, it's really beautiful.
It's true, because so many people don't put their heart and their soul into a fragrance. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll put my name on this.
Yeah.
I mean, your passion has been in this fragrance, and you're like, you know, everybody probably thinks, oh, why would I do a fragrance? Why would I do a fragrance? And it's a natural move for you as an artist, and that's what you were saying to me earlier today, and I thought, it just makes sense. It really does, because how do you bring that emotion to life, just like you do through music, through a fragrance and a memory?
Yeah, I think, you know, for me, this was a massive part of taking a chance. And you know, listen, I was scared to do this. As I think when you try to do great things, I think they are scary. And I think that I've had this sort of creed in the last year and a half, 2 years, of really wanting to leave my comfort zone, to really grow. And not just to grow, but to bring an audience with me. And in fact, this is such an incredible opportunity for me, not only to express myself in a different way artistically, but the fact is I get to go into people's homes right now as we speak, and many of you have no idea who I am. And that's okay. There's 31 flavors of ice cream, and I got a lot of work to do to get you to know who I am. But the fact is that I get to sit here and be invited into your home, and maybe get a chance for you to check out who Michael Bubl is. for the first time. And maybe, you know, maybe you'll listen to my music and you'll like it. And it's a great, you know, to me, it's just this, there's no losing in getting a chance to be more connected with you people at home. I really, I value that opportunity.
And this is the perfect way to make that connection back to Michael. So if you've enjoyed his, you know, his music and you've been following his career, this is the next step for him as an artist. And it's only here at HSN. And I know once you spray this just one time, it's going to take your mind to an oasis of romance. And I want to walk you through the notes again. It's under $14. If you're a new customer to us here at HSN, welcome. Yes, it is Michael Bubl. Yes, this is live. We take every major credit card, interest-free for under $14. Look at these beautiful notes of bergamot, the red fruits. Again, those are the berries, the blueberries, the raspberries, the Italian lemon, so it bursts with this freshness, like of that first kiss. Here's the heart, which is the lily of the valley, the rose, the pink peony, and wild jasmine. All of those are very romantic. So that's that kind of moment of love. And then the base of the patchouli, the cedarwood, the vanilla praline, which again, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Mm-hmm. Right?
Which you're making me hungry talking about.
You got that right there, okay, ladies. And then it goes down to the white, amber, and musk. And again, the offer that we have, I love that we have you at home and we can take you with us because that's a 1 ounce of the spray. You get that as well. So it's not a roller ball, it's a true spray. And there's only a couple minutes remaining in this presentation. You're seeing it first. Nobody else has it. You can order this tonight at midnight. It is our today's special pre-sale. So you're getting it before anybody else does with free shipping and handling. I love that when we put the fragrance on, how it just kind of lingers behind us.
Yes.
I love that it never like enters the room before us.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of comes in with us, but again, it's the romance that you bring.
You know I'm not a woman yet. But
well, we're glad you're not.
Am I allowed to try the?
Yes, absolutely. I'm sorry.
Can I try it?
I was
Can you spray it on me? Even though this is
okay.
because I'm only here with you. It's okay, right? This is okay. Because I've actually never. I mean, I've done this, but.
Is that? I know.
I want to make out with myself right now. I don't
think
know.
America would pay big money to
I
see
doubt that. There's a lot of people sitting on their couch going, no, I didn't think so. But that really is so beautiful. You know, can I tell you, it's hard for me to say what it does smell like, but I can tell you what I didn't want it to smell like.
Okay, there we go. I like that.
Because we had gone through many different adaptations of this, and I wanted it to be so right. What I didn't want was something that was too, I guess, floral. I didn't. Too
sweet, too kiddish.
No, floral for me. I mean, for me, I felt it was too floral, too acidic. It kind of skewed too. I didn't want to feel like I was kissing my grandma if my wife was wearing it. But at the same time, I didn't want it to be overly sweet either, and feel like I was back in high school trying to get my first kiss. So it was really, truly a perfect blend for me.
It's the perfect blend. I'm telling you, if you're a fruity, a floral, oriental, it all comes together so beautifully. It's unlike anything else you've smelled before. It really is. And if you want to be the first to get it, you've got to be ordering now. It's intoxicating. The one word that to me best describes it is romance. This is something so heavenly and that Michael worked on so hard. And don't forget, we've got the bonus buy. So you get 10% off the pre-order of Nobody But Me if you're ordering it now with our today's special. If you love his music, you're going to be obsessed with this incredible fragrance. We only have about 6 more minutes remaining in this presentation. 2,000 of you are saying yes to it. It's on fire. It will not make full presentations throughout the day. There you are. There's your video.
There I am. Don't worry, because I refuse to leave the set. I'm staying here for 2 days.
You know, you really are.
Wow, that brings me back. I love that I'm wearing a backwards baseball cap in that video.
It's very intense.
Yeah, it is intense. Yeah.
But there's your new song. And again, you can pre-order that if you would like to right now when you order our today's special. But again, getting back to the notes and coming up with your own fragrance, what do you think about when your wife wears this fragrance? I have to ask.
Well, you know, one of the most important things was her opinion of it. Listen, I'm biased because obviously I love my wife, you know, but I think she truly has an incredible sense of style. And if she didn't love it on my children's lives, we would not be sitting here together right now.
What was her what was her influence on the fragrance?
The truth is, I wasn't with her when I created this. I was in a lab and I was getting to be this. I love science, and I love the science of getting to help put this together. I came home and I was so pumped and so proud of it, and I said nothing. I didn't try to lead her like a good lawyer.
I liked it.
You know, I tried to like let her really. I wanted to know her opinion. It mattered to me. Obviously it mattered to me, and she loved it. She really loved it, and my mom loved it too. And my mom would have been, listen, my mom would be the first person in the world to say I don't like it, and she really loved it. And so for me, that was it was a massive win. You know, I knew. And I don't want this to sound like it's egotistical, but I really trust my wife. I think she has a great sense of style, and when she loved it, I was really pleased. Listen, she loves Dolce & Gabbana light blue. That's my wife's kind of favorite thing. That's kind of what she wears, and so it was really nice to ask her to try this. And I know there's a lot of women out there that have their fragrance, that have their scent. And I understand that completely, and I'm not asking you to get rid of your scent, but what I am asking is that you try it, and perhaps Tuesday, if you're, you know, if you're not getting along with your partner, and you're wearing,
only on Tuesdays,
and you're wearing that other scent, maybe on Thursday when you fall deeply in love with them again, you're wearing by invitation.
Or you want to fall deeply in love again, wear this fragrance. Or you want to fall
deeply in love again, exactly.
All right, we're going to head out to our phones. Misty's giving us a call from Massachusetts. You're live on the air. It's Amy and Michael Bubl. How are you?
Hey, Mitzi.
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Oh, good. We heard you picked up on the fragrance.
I did. I picked up on the fragrance because the Lily of the Valley got me. It reminded me of my grandmother. And I've been looking for something with Lily in the Valley in the fragrance, so I just love the idea of it.
It's so, you know what, that's such a good point. You don't see Lily of the Valley or even white jasmine. You may see night blooming jasmine or something like that, but you're right, to get Lily of the Valley, it's such a precious little delicate white flower, and then to envelop it with that beautiful jasmine and pink peony and rose, it's so intoxicating, and then the praline and then the cedar. I'm telling you, it's just pure romance, Misty.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Where are you from, Mitzi?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Oh, hi. How's it there today? Is it warm?
Very warm today. Very nice.
Well, it's so nice to meet you through this television.
Nice to meet you too. I love your music, and I know I'm gonna love this scent too.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for giving. Thank you for having faith in me.
Thank you, Mitzi.
I can't wait to get it.
You know what? You will. I promise you'll be pleased.
Thank you. Take good care. Bye-bye. Keep the calls coming while you're ordering it. Again, well over 2,000 of these ordered. It's just a limited edition supply that we're able to do. The notes that Michael has put inside of this fragrance, all I can say is pure romance. It's pure love. It's pure indulgence. But it's classic. Just like your music is classic and timeless.
I've never wanted to sing so badly in my life.
There's a pop that goes underneath it.
I'm in the mood for love simply because you're Now I just want to squirt the perfume, more of it. More of the fragrance.
Okay, well, we're going to head back out to our phones. Christine's calling us from New York. You're live on the air, Christine. It's Amy and Michael. How are you?
I'm great. Michael, how are you?
I'm really good, Christine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so nervous that I'm actually talking to you.
I'm terrified that I'm talking to you right now.
I live in New York. I saw you two years ago at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, thank you for coming.
The show was phenomenal.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love your music. I thank you for the music that you have made and sang. I have your albums. I love your Christmas shows. I hope to be able to see you again in concert in New York, possibly. I love the fact that you are a superstar, but yet your family comes first.
Thank you, Christine. That's very. It thrills me that you actually noticed that.
Oh, I do, Michael. I on Facebook, I get all of your news briefs with your wife and you and the children, and
now you get his fragrance home.
You have made my life happier. When I listen to your music, I put you on Pandora, and I just thank you.
Thank you, Christine. You know what? That fills me with a lot of happiness, because my job in life really is to do that for you, Christine. Is to take you away. This is, you know what? It can be a scary place right now, the world, and we all know this. I won't bring it down, but. My job is to take people away.
I agree with you. With everything that is going on in the world today, you bring brightness and sunshine.
Thank you, Christine. I love you, bud.
That's such a
Thank
good
you so
point,
much.
Christine. Thank you so much. And now you get a little bit of Michael coming home to you. So thank you so much, Christine. We really appreciate you shopping with us. There's only a couple more believe it or not, our 20 minutes is up.
Well, I told you I'm not leaving anyway, so.
He's not going anywhere. No. This is just the pre-launch, kind of the pre-party coming up tonight at midnight. So again, join us tonight at midnight. Michael's going to be there with Colleen. It's going to be a huge night, but you're seeing it first. This is a big bottle, I want to point out. This is 3.4 ounces. It's not the 1.7 ounce that we're used to. So you're getting a lot of Michael by invitation home. You also have the 1 ounce that's coming with this. So again, you get both of these today, well over $100 value. You get to try it for under $15 with free shipping and handling. So thank you again for all of your orders. Again, if you love Lily the Valley, jasmine, beautiful bergamot in here, patchouli, you've got it in this amazing pre-sale to our Today Special coming up tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been an honor having you.
And thank you. It was nice to spend some time with you at home.
And next week for our beauty report, we've got Elizabeth Ardentaya, Dr. Graf. Maybe Michael will join us next week. Are you going to be somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you again for shopping with me. Shannon is standing by. Iman is here. She's got a lot more coming up. I'll see everybody tomorrow at 6 o'clock.